Now, turning 50 comes with a lot of wisdom and a few things that you just stop doing. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you the 7 things that I no longer do after hitting that milestone. And trust me, letting go of these habits has been a game changer. So stick around to see what they are. So hey, welcome back to the channel. Now, I'm Ellis, if you haven't been here before. I'm normally your guide to strange and quirky stories via my e-trips. Check back on my earlier videos on the channel to see exactly what I'm talking about. And apparently I'm also now offering advice, wrapped up as my opinion, for when you hit the big 5 or 50 and beyond. Now let's be honest, hitting 50 is definitely a milestone. But with that comes a lot of clarity. You stop sweating the small stuff, start valuing your time a lot more, and more importantly, you start learning what not to do. So here are, in no particular order, the 7 things that I've stopped doing after turning 50. And believe me, they have been extremely transformational in my life. So let's get started, and here's my number 1 thing that I've stopped doing after I turned 50. I no longer say yes when I actually mean no. Now, once upon a time, I'd agree to things, literally just to keep the peace and avoid awkwardness. But here's the thing about people pleasing. It's exhausting and, quite frankly, pointless. Saying yes when you really mean no it's like ordering a salad when what you really want is that pepperoni pizza. It sounds polite, but you're only really hurting yourself. Number 2, I don't waste time on drama anymore. Now, drama is like junk food. Tempting in the moment, but it leaves you feeling bloated and regretful. Whether it's gossip, pointless arguments, or other people's chaos, I'm out. Life's too short to get tangled in drama that doesn't serve you. Now at 50, you realize that peace of mind is priceless. So when somebody tries to drag me into their mess, generally these days, I channel my inner Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is not the drama I am looking for. And just like that, I walk away. Number 3, I don't chase perfection anymore. Now, perfection is a trap, a shiny, Instagram-worthy lie. For years, I thought that everything had to be just right. But here's the thing, perfection doesn't exist. And chasing it's almost like trying to catch smoke with a net. Now I embrace imperfection. A little chaos, the odd quirk in life, it's what makes life more interesting. Plus, nobody remembers the flawless moments. They remember, or they're more likely to remember, that time that you burned dinner and then had to order takeaway. So aim for progress, not perfection. And if you mess up, so what? Laugh about it. It's way more fun. Number 4, I no longer keep toxic relationships. Now here's a hard truth. Not everybody deserves a seat at your table. Now for years and years, I held on to relationships out of loyalty and, dare I say, even habit. Even when these relationships were draining me. But turning 50 has taught me that life is better with fewer and better people in it. If someone brings negativity, constant drama, or takes more than they give, it's time to let go. Think of it like spring cleaning for your social life. It's not easy, but it's necessary. And trust me, the peace you gain is totally worth it. Number 5, I no longer obsess over what people think. Now let's be honest, most people aren't thinking about you. They're too busy worrying about themselves. But that doesn't stop us from obsessing over their opinions now, does it? At 50 years old, I finally realized that constantly seeking other people's approval is like running on a treadmill, exhausting and pointless. Now I do what feels right for me. Wear the bold t-shirt, say the awkward joke, and quite literally dance like nobody's watching. Because to be honest, they're probably not anyway. And if they are, then maybe you've just made their day a little bit more interesting. Number 6, I don't try to do it all. There was a time when I used to think I could juggle everything. Family, work, social life, going to the gym, going to the pub, a flawless skincare routine, but here's the reality, I couldn't. But now I've learned the art of delegating, prioritizing, and, brace yourself, learning to say no to things that no longer matter. Trying to do everything is the quickest way to burn out. Instead, I focus on what's truly important and let the rest go. And guess what? The world keeps spinning, even if I skip cleaning the garage this week. Wild, right? And finally, the number 7 thing that I no longer do once I got in my 50s, I don't wait for the perfect time. So here's the thing about the perfect time. It is a myth, quite literally. Waiting for everything to align perfectly is literally, it's just an excuse to procrastinate. At 50, I've stopped waiting. You want to travel? Book the ticket. Want to learn to play guitar? Start strumming. The longer you wait, the more life you miss. Sure, the timing might be messy, inconvenient, or completely random, but isn't that part of the fun? Life isn't about perfection. It's about showing up and making the most of the moments you have. So there you have it, the 7 things that I've stopped doing after I turned 50. Letting go of these habits has been freeing, empowering, and to be honest, long overdue. Life's too short to spend it on things that drain you or hold you back. So if any of these things resonate with you, give them a try. Start small, let go, and see how much lighter your life can feel. And remember, it's never too late to make changes, whether you're 50, 30, or even 90. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep wondering, and I'll see you next time.